I always thought a wedding was supposed to be one of the most emotional days of a person's life. A day where love overflows, where even the toughest men shed tears of joy. I had seen so many grooms get emotional when they saw their bride walking down the aisle, some wiping their eyes, some even breaking down. It was beautiful. So naturally, on my own wedding day, I expected my husband to react the same way. I spent months preparing for this moment, making sure everything was perfect. From my dress to the decorations, I wanted everything to be special. And when the big day finally arrived, my heart was racing with excitement. The doors opened, and I walked in. My eyes immediately went to him. I was expecting tears, or at least some sign of deep emotion, but he just stood there. No tears, no look of amazement, just a slight smile. I kept walking, my heart sinking a little. I told myself maybe he was just nervous, maybe he was holding back. But the way he looked at me, it wasn't what I expected. I won't lie. I was disappointed. As the day went on, I noticed something else. While I was still caught up in the emotions of the day, he seemed more focused on the gifts, the money, and the celebration. I had hoped for deep, meaningful moments, where he would take my hands, look me in the eyes, and say, "I can't believe we're finally married." But instead, his attention was elsewhere. At one point, I even overheard him joking with his friends about how much money we had received as wedding gifts. And the more I watched him, the more I wondered, did he really love me? Or was this just another event for him? After the wedding, I tried to ignore my feelings. I told myself, maybe he just expresses love differently. But then, something happened that changed everything. One night I woke up and found him outside on the balcony, talking on the phone. His voice was low, almost whispering. Curious, I listened carefully, and what I heard shattered my heart. "I did what I had to do," he said. "Now we just have to wait." Wait for what? I felt my stomach turn. The next morning, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. So I did something I never thought I would. I went through his phone. And that's when I found it. A message from his best friend.